Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Compliance Corner with John Hanson. It is Friday, March 27th, and we have an incredibly important compliance corner for you today. So I'm here with John. John, good morning. How are you doing today?
Good morning. I'm doing great. Thank you.
Great, great, great. So let's jump right into it because this is incredibly important. We actually have a lot of confusion right now about essential and non-essential work. And so you wanted me to make sure people understood, let's be clear, during the quarantine period, yes, we are allowed to continue to do business virtually without leaving our homes. And no, we may not have photographers, inspectors, or private showings. So that sounds like you're getting a lot of questions on this, right, John?
Yes, I am. And so part of the problem I just wanted to make clear is that at the very beginning, before the quarantine even began, we had all kinds of information, opinions, assumptions we were making, and a lot of that was being conveyed incorrectly. So we now have had clarifications through our Realtor Association, through the Northwest MLS, about through the lawyers, and so we have some clarity, and that's what we wanted to talk about today.
Absolutely. You know, I know that people have been being very creative in ways that they're thinking about allowing these people into homes and whatnot. Is there any risk to them or the office being creative with this?
Yes, there is, because the legal opinions coming out have been that we as real estate professionals, we don't want to be complicit with third-party service providers,
Right.
breaking the quarantine and entering homes, leaving their homes to go out and enter someone else's home. And so, as tricky as we may think we don't want to be like the old prohibitionists back in the day when when there was the alcohol prohibition. What was it, the 20s? I don't know. But I just know there was a prohibition and people were being creative in how to get around the law on that. And we don't want to be doing the same thing. We're in a world where there's too much information out there. We're not going to be able to use excuses. We don't want to be putting on special lock boxes for service providers. We don't want to be making special arrangements with service providers. We want to stay out of that. We want to encourage third-party service providers to stay in their homes.
Okay, sounds good. So one thing we wanted to do for everybody is get very, very clear. And the Washington Association of Realtors put out a very clear statement. So I'm going to read this for everybody so we totally understand what's happening. So here was the question. There's significant confusion in the industry about how to meet the needs of our real estate clients in light of Governor Inslee's stay home, stay healthy order. Can real estate brokers provide private showings for buyers utilizing all social distancing and disease control measures? Can home inspections occur while the emergency order is in effect? And can photographers continue to access sellers' homes while the emergency order is in effect to create marketing materials, including virtual tours? So here's the answer. The answer to all three of these questions is no, and that answer should be crystal clear. There should be no confusion. The first order of Governor Inslee's emergency decree says, all people in Washington state shall immediately cease leaving their home or place of residence except, 1, to conduct or participate in essential activities, and or 2, for employment in essential business services. This prohibition shall remain in effect until midnight, April 6, 2020, unless extended beyond that date. To implement this mandate, I hereby order that all people in Washington state are immediately prohibited from leaving their home or place of residence except to conduct or participate in 1, essential activities, and or 2, employment in providing essential business services. The second part of that, this is Governor Inslee's order. Do not leave your home. There is nothing confusing or unclear about that order. This order applies to every person in Washington state. The order applies to real estate brokers, photographers, inspectors alike. The only work-related exceptions to this order related to people who are specifically identified in Governor Inslee's list of essential critical infrastructure workers and personnel who perform minimum basic operations essential to business. If you are not identified on the list of essential critical infrastructure workers, then you are not allowed to leave your home to engage in any work-related endeavor. Real estate brokers, photographers, and home inspectors are not on the list of essential critical infrastructure workers. So John, seems very clear to me. Is it very clear to you?
Yes, and that's what we wanted to bring to everyone today, was that clarity, that we can't be we can't be toying around with creative ways to break this law. It's just something that's got to be obeyed, and we cannot be complicit with these third-party providers in breaking the law.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I know this is a challenging time, guys. This is unprecedented time for us. We can stay engaged with our clients. We can do business from our homes, but we can't leave our homes and do business. Crystal clear. Okay, guys, here's what you want to do. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay active. John, thank you so much for this wonderful and very, very important Compliance Corner today. And I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.